What is up, guys? We are here with another Overprime video. How is everyone doing today? We're here for another late night patch notes with Soul. That's what I'm gonna call it now. I'm gonna title it that. Late night patch notes with Soul. It's always 3 a.m., so I guess it's early morning, whatever. Anyways, Boris patch notes. I'm not expecting anything. The stream didn't look like it was crazy. I'm excited to play Boris a little bit and hang. I don't think he's gonna be as broken as people think he is. I don't think he's gonna be S tier personally, but we'll see. But he looks pretty crazy. Definitely one of the strongest tanks in the game, for sure. But here we go, let's take a look at Boris. Fury Tide Boris. That's obviously the normal. We got the skin. Looks amazing. I will probably swipe for this skin. I don't have much, but I do want this. I think it's going to be, it's heroic, so I think it's $10. I don't have much chemo left, but he's looking pretty saucy, so I'll probably get the skin. I want this Mako skin too, but I don't play Mako enough. And this is the master skin, of course. Only skins coming in the patch, sadly. We're getting some nerfs on Howie, Grux, and Crunch, apparently. Wow, Grux is actually getting a nerf finally, Jesus. Hopefully it's the cooldown nerf that I've been asking for. That's really the only issue that I have with them. Otherwise, his damage is still lower than some other character, or at least Seraph and Crunch, so. Oh, nope, just decreasing his damage. Okay. Anyways, and cooldown for his dash, I think, needs to be increased as well. Those two things are like just super annoying. We got 3 new items that are consumables, I believe, but they're all just charge consumables, so like they don't recharge. They just like you use them and then they're gone. There's also some nerfs, or sorry, changes. So changes to star, interesting. Not a lot of changes though. We're just gonna go through these real quick. First off, we got Grux here with decreased base damage. We got decreased physical power coefficient by 4%. Mana cost is increased by 5. So we got nerfed. Primal grip is nerfed to 10.5 seconds. I think this still needs to be bigger. 10.5 seconds means it's going to be a 6.5-ish second cooldown. I think it should probably be like an 8 to 9 second cooldown. You should have more time to be able to react to his CC. I think at 8 seconds at full CDR is probably where you want to be. So make this like 12 seconds at the start. Because he pulls and stuns you, and then you basically have 6 seconds to react. That's right now it'd be he pulls, stuns you, and you have basically 4 seconds to react to another pull. So I think that needs to like, because again, the stun will keep you stunned for a second, and then you're trying to like move at the last second. You're not gonna have a lot of time to react, to get away from him, whatever. Definitely think you should have more time to get away from him. So 8 seconds, I think 8.5 seconds, maybe even 9 seconds is where it should cap out at. That's to be the minimum. So I think we need to get towards that. The pull is still pretty oppressive. Definitely still needs a nerf. Base damage is being decreased a lot on the pull for some reason. I feel like that doesn't need that much of a nerf, but it is a CC ability. This getting a 20 base nerf and a coefficient nerf. This is also getting a coefficient nerf at 5%. Mana cost is being increased. His dash is being increased, which I thought it should. Dashes should be on a fairly long cooldown across the board. Most of these characters can just instantly dash right after. And his ultimate, oh, dude. So Grux does less damage than Seraph pretty considerably, even after her nerfs. And now Crunch also does more damage than him. I wonder what Crunch's nerfs are going to be. But the stun duration was 1.2. It's now 0.8. And 15% power scaling gone. Now, I play Grux as a tank, so this isn't going to affect me as much. But like, dude, 15 raw percent gone is crazy. Like I said, Grux's output of damage was lower than Seraph's. If you go in the training mode and test it, you can test it now. It's still lower. This is a massive nerf. I mean, I don't know. It's but ADCs, they're chilling. Mages chilling. Crunch charge 12.5 seconds. Wow, interesting. Base damage has been massively decreased on the swing. The power coefficient has been decreased by 10%. Mana cost by 15. 5.5. Decreased defense 15%. That's honestly reasonable. I don't know about this one. This one's kind of wild, but I mean, he has a combo character, so maybe he needs these nerfs. The thing about Crunch is one of those things where his base damage was so high that I played him as a tank, and he was shredding. So I'm curious to see, especially with Boris coming to the game, will this just kill Crunch? Because he's basically just like Boris, but, they both have the same amount of CC. A push and 2 knockups. So, interesting. Anyways, Crunch blow, getting a massive decrease in damage as well, by 60 base. Coefficient being decreased by 7%. Mana cost being increased by 10, increased by 15. Adjusted the cooldown of his ult to 16 seconds, which is probably okay. And then decrease the actual effect of his reset by to 0.5, which makes more sense. It has been observed that Crunch grows faster in the jungle than other heroes. That's not... I mean, I guess people are playing in the jungle. I think he dominates anywhere. This gives him a slight advantage in the game. We have just his overpower Crunch's skills for rapid growth. And then Howitzer's getting a nerf. I guess because people play him in support all the time. 10 base damage nerf, 5% nerf, 10 base damage nerf, mana cost increase, 40 base damage nerf on his mine. 5% decrease, and skill range of the mine is now 100. And then decrease knockback distance of the enemies when detonating the mines. That was like the most annoying ever, honestly. But I don't see howitzers ever, by the way. It's just in support. So I'm curious if these changes were trying to be support reflected. Maybe increasing the cooldown of the mine would probably have been the smartest idea. But sorry, guys, I'm really tired, by the way, if I sound fucking washed. These are going to be some quick patch notes, though. Like, we're already at the end, basically, so. All right. So energizing Macaron is now getting a decrease or increase in health. Decrease in mana. Okay. So it's just going to be a bigger heal. Red Moon is getting a decrease by 100. We've adjusted the tenacity values of this item, add addition to blacksmith scissors to make it a favorable purchase option when people. Oh, I think they just put it in the wrong spot. Okay, there it is. I was like, what? 30% tenacity. What the heck? Dude, I always purchase star over scissors. So my philosophy with scissors is like, I don't purchase scissors unless the character is like tanky in any capacity or they heal. So it's like Rampage, Sevarog, Greystone, and maybe Adele. Scissors is viable because I feel like if you can sustain yourself, but if you don't sustain, I feel like you just die really fast, die faster anyways. So like, I don't know. So like on warriors, I'd always build star because it's just, again, gives you CDR. I think CDR rushing is really important as well. So, and again, scissors doesn't give you cooldown. If it did, I'd pick scissors probably, but it's also the fact that when you press your ultimate, you can also CC cleanse yourself and teammates if you get lucky. So, all right, new items added in Korean. I don't know what that says. This is like the award basically that moves with you, I believe. It disappears when you die. It lasts for 30 seconds. It only costs 100 gold, but it reveals, I think, wards as well. So it means you can destroy them. So every support's going to pick this up, by the way. Costs 100 gold, which is crazy because 100 gold's a lot to them. But anyways, 100 gold for 30 seconds is going to reveal everything. But it ends when you die. So that's a long time. I don't know how long League's ward lasts, but that's a long time. This is good to have in the game, I think, but like I don't know, it's just weird. I mean, good for Kalari, I guess. Just there. The only problem is, like I said, supports can't take these items. These are all consumables, by the way. Mutant Poe is back. Costs 300 gold. It has a 120-second cooldown. I'm assuming if you go back and buy another one, you can't just run out of base and use it again. But it will consume it, so you have to buy it multiple times. So at the end of the game, when you're full build as an ADC, you're probably going to pick this up and just Mutant Poe whoever you're fighting to kill them. That's literally what's going to happen, because why would you... Your support picking this up will cuck them really hard, but they can do it if they trust you. But like, I, as a support, would never take this item until I'm full build, which is just not going to happen. But if you do get full build as a support for some reason, take this. I'm probably never going to pick this up outside of like when I'm full build with other characters. Like when you're full build as a damage dealer, you're going to take this, or a tank, you're going to take this. But other than that, nope. Updated Mutant Poe icon. The icon for existing item Mutant Poe will not be used for new Jelly Poe item moving forward. As a result, the icon which for the original Mutant Poe has been updated as shown below. Please be aware of this change to avoid any confusion with purchasing items. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so this is now this? No, this is Jelly Poe. This is Mutant Poe? Is that a new item? Hold on, I'm so confused. This is Mutant Poe, or this is Jelly Poe. What is this? Weird. Is this just the new? I don't know, whatever, I don't care. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Margaret's Holy Grail. Sell price 500 gold. It costs 500 gold for this. It's a stasis. Kind of weird, and I'll explain why in a second. Becomes invincible on enemy taking it. It's just stasis. 2.5. It's Aegis from Smite, if you know what that is. 2.5 seconds. This is fine. This should be the karma. Before I say anything, this is exactly what the karma should be. This item can be useful in critical situations for defending. Now, this is exactly what the karma should be. This is perfect, right? I'm fine with this. You can't take any actions. Now, the karma is going to be busted. You're going to see a lot of annoyance next patch. So, Vitality Surge consumes 25% of the hero's current health to do physical damage equal to base damage 60 plus 110% of consumed health to nearby enemies. So if you have like 5,000 HP and you use this, dude, 25% of that is going to be fucking nasty, dude. You're going to be taking so much damage like from someone who's full HP, a tank basically. I'm pretty sure every tank's going to run this. Like I'm probably going to run this instead of double dash. Maybe there's other items too that I might run. There's a lot of new choices I feel like now double dash for me. It's like there's other just things I can use. This is a damage thing. This one, the hero and nearby allies and enemies become invincible and are unable to take any actions for 2.5 seconds. So this one is a group stasis. The hero and nearby allies and enemies become invincible. So you all get stasis. There's already consumable for stasis, but you can grab this and cock your enemies as well. So the biggest abuse with this, stopping everyone's movements, super annoying. Imagine 5 people having this item. No cooldowns in place that we know of. I mean, maybe they add it at the end or something, but so you have 5 people on an enemy team, stasis. Okay, stasis. Okay, stasis. Dude, and remember, 10 people can have this if they want to. No matter what role you play, support, jungle, every person can run this item. So, but the biggest thing as well is like, I feel like it's going to be good for interrupting things like a Dell. I think Gideon ult persist. Basically interrupting ults. But again, you can chain CC thing. You can chain it together. So like if I'm using like let's say I get jumped by somebody, right? And I'm next to my teammate. Well, I use my stasis. Well, I'll stasis them, but then they'll get unstasis, and then my support comes in, and then they stasis me. So for another 2.5 seconds, it's 2.5 seconds where you and the enemy who's next to you become stasis, and they can't do anything. This is going to be so annoying. I think this should be immediately removed from the game and reworked, because I don't think you should ever be able to interact with your enemy like that, especially when you have stuff like Mutant Poe already in the game. Like, I don't understand why this wasn't this. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But anyways, that's going to be annoying. Maybe I'm overblowing it. I think it's going to be super annoying. I don't know what this does, actually. Mana Explosion consumes 55% of the mana and deal magic damage based 10 plus 80% of the consumed mana to enemies. Oh. It was just a damage karma. But it's just... They're trying to, like, add more damage karma, and I'm like, please don't. Don't add more karma at all. 8 new emotions. Oh, Yin! She got one! Oh, look at her. Look at her. Oh, she's so cute. She's taunting, dude. I am getting this immediately, dude. I need to actually use my emotes and just spam it. I've never used the Seraph one, like, ever. This is adorable, dude. I love it. 2 free emotions, though. 6 paid ones, so you have to pay for this. I'm easily paying for this. This one's cool. I like this Gideon one a lot, actually. The Fangmouth one's saucy. So yeah, that's pretty much it for all these. Let's see if there's anything else. They're adding a nickname changer. They're adding a cool replay system where you can download games, basically. Okay, never mind. Pause for custom games. Interesting. That's pretty much it. There's a bunch of bug fixes, which I don't know what was broken, so I don't really care. But that's pretty much the patch. So overall, what do I think of the patch? Terrible, like I said. Boris is going to be exciting. The new karmas, not so much. The nerfs, I don't really care about. I think some of those that were needed. Some of them are probably a little much, but whatever. But definitely needed. The consumable items, they're fine. Like, the gold, like, you're not going to have gold to purchase these normally. Like, everyone knows that you're not going to be able to get, like, this stasis. Like, 500 gold until you're full build, basically. So you're not going to be able to get this until you're, like, level 20. Unless you want to waste mana, which you could. Like I said, I feel like most of these things is, like, you could buy them early if your team is really good. But, like, you don't want to cuck your build that bad. 500 gold is a lot. 300 gold is a lot. You don't want to just waste... Like, maybe when an objective's coming up. Oh, I also actually, complete side note, this apparently works on objectives. I wasn't paying attention, but I remember everyone was typing in the chat, it works on the deer too and shit. Apparently this works on, like, minions and enemies and stuff. If that's true, that's crazy, because then you can just do that. Everyone's gonna run this. This is the new, like, destruction karma, or this is the new pain. It's just kind of wild to me. I don't know. I think they need to fix this and take it out of the game completely. Hopefully they emergency nerf, like, or emergency take it out, but I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to keep it for like 2 weeks. So I think this patch is going to be one of the most annoying patches we've had in a long time, for sure. What is this? Skill combos smoother. Oh, interesting. Skill combos. Anyways, yeah, I think it's going to be super annoying to deal with this patch specifically because this item, again, there's also some consumable items like Mutant Poe. It's going to be super annoying to deal with. There's going to be like one shots nearly from tanks, and there's going to be tanks stacking this item and just destroying someone. Like if you have like a Sevarog into Rampage or a Rampage into a Rampage into Sevarog are probably who has more health. Yeah, Rampage and Sevarog, I think, are the two highest health ones. And just running this and full health build, and they just run up to like a squishy and just press the button, both of them at the same time, and just insta kill somebody. Like I feel like that's gonna happen a lot. Maybe the mana thing similarly, like where you can get like 2,500 mana or some shit, and you do 80% of like 50% of your mana goes away, and then 80% of that, it's like it's just gonna be a lot of damage. So I'm very curious to see what it's gonna be like. We'll have to get our hands on the patch. Maybe I'm like blowing it all out of proportion, but I think this patch is gonna be awful. Love the Stars Grace change though. That's like the only good one I can say here outside of just so yeah, Boris and Stars Grace, cool. Everything else, not that cool. The ward is okay, I guess. That's fine. I think it's long as hell, but that's fine. These three Karma, terrible. I hate all of them. I think they're all fucking bad for the game. Definitely need rescaling. Like they need to get their I think they need to stop worrying about damage for Karma especially and just start focusing on like things that they do. No one really cares about this, but like people will build it because it does a lot of damage. Like yeah, there's a trade-off, but like you can insta kill somebody with this Karma. Like it's not something you just like you'll just die. Not just this with alone, but like 110%, even if it's 25% of your HP is a lot. Like it's a shit ton. So definitely need to fix that. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry, I'm super tired. Like I said, I sound washed. I'm just exhausted. It is 3 a.m. Yeah, like I said, I'm excited for Boris. I'll be streaming the patch, of course, so that'll be at 1 a.m. Basically 18-ish hours from now. So it'll be about 1 a.m. I'll be streaming the patch. I'll be playing some Boris. That's pretty much the only thing coming in this patch. Nothing else really. So sad to believe. Hopefully they start working on some bigger issues. Like I say this every single patch notes. But like, I mean, that's that's all I care about. I'm so tired of talking about it too. Like, I want to be like, okay, we're where we want to be with the game, so we can just focus on like different changes than the things that I've been asking for like a year, right? Hopefully we get there one day. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm excited for Boris, and that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys. Oh, and Tara's coming, by the way. I made a community post. I think she's coming next. I'm assuming because she was in Boris's skin trailer for this one. That's cool. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.